Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Ann, and I want to elaborate a little more on a short that I just uploaded not long ago. It says pretty much what I wanted to say, but I did notice that at the front end of it, it got cut off a little. Now I'm just going to just redo it in a regular video form so that I can, as I said, elaborate on a few things. So here I go. Now I'm speaking to all the supporters of the 1948 state of Israel. This state is a counterfeit state in God's sight because he did not establish it. And he is not pleased with these people who say that they are Jews when he says that they are not. And to you people, especially those of you who are claiming to be Christians, but have no spiritual discernment to recognize these impostors, he is not pleased with you either, and you will be held accountable for your role in strengthening these impostors. Now, you must keep that in mind. Now, according or concerning this coming or impending Israel Iran war, Iran will survive this war, but the counterfeit state of Israel will be driven out of the land. Now, how do I know this? Well, I know this because the Ezekiel 38 and 39 war, in that particular war, Iran is one of the key players at the end time. And Iran, along with the coalition, will come against God's true people at that time, and his true people will have been brought back from the sword into their homeland by the Almighty God himself. You see, and so that's how I know this. Now, this coming war that we're speaking of is not the Ezekiel war. And those Jews are not God's true people. So they cannot, or we cannot expect God to come to their aid. He will not. He calls them the synagogue of Satan, and he will allow the armies to come against them and to destroy them and to drive them out of the land. That is what he's going to do. We all know at this point the Antichrist has not come to power. We also know that the 70th week of Daniel has not started yet. But the Daniel 9 prophecy is about the ancient people of Israel, not about these impostors. So the Daniel 70-week prophecy cannot start until God's true people are back in the land. You see, this whole prophecy started with God's people, and it will finish with God's people because, see, God made a promise to them, and no other group can insert themselves into this prophecy and into God's plan itself. See, God will not allow this. He just will not allow that to happen. Plus, by the mere fact of these impostors trying to do that, it is a great insult to the God of heaven, and he is not pleased with that. So all you supporters of this counterfeit state of Israel, especially those of you who claim to be disciples of Yahushua, you need to take heed and you need to understand that these people are the synagogue of Satan, and that your salvation is based on spirit and truth and not on lies, not on the lies of these people who are putting themselves forth as God's people. They are not. Use your spirit, use your discernment, and you need to talk to God about it if you have a problem. And I will say shalom until the next time. But if you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them on the video. Shalom until the next time.